I've done a 2024 edition of my Sesame Street VHS collection. Now comes a 2024 edition of my Sesame Street DVD collection, specifically the Sony Wonder DVDs. Now, before we get down to business, I want to confess that I do have the grandfather of all Sesame Street videos, Learning About Letters, on DVD, but here's the thing. It didn't come in its case. Well, it came in the DVD reprints case for Learning About Letters, so I'm putting it with sing-alongs disc because I threw away the reprint case that it wasn't supposed to have. So there's Learning About Letters, Sony Wonder DVD. And you just saw sing-alongs DVD. So with that out of the way, let's get started with Sing-Along from 1987, released on DVD by Sony Wonder in 2004. Your Sesame Street friends are getting together to sing their favorite songs, and they're inviting you to join all the fun. So sing along with Big Bird, Grover, and Ernie, and special guest star Madeline Kahn as they perform Sesame Street favorites like Sing and Rubber Ducky, as well as all-time classics like Old MacDonald, The Alphabet Song, and more. The songs consist of John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, Stand Up and Pinch Your Nose, Sing After Me, Alphabet Song, We All Sing with the Same Voice, Cheer Up, Sing, Old MacDonald Had a Farm, Rubber Ducky, Doing the Pigeon, and What's the Name of That Song? Next on deck, we have Big Bird Story Time. May I remind you that Big Bird Story Time, Sing Along, and Learning About Letters are my favorites from the My Sesame Street Home video series. Originally released on VHS in 1987, released on DVD in 2005. Big Bird and Snuffy want Maria to read them a bedtime story. Since they have no storybook, Maria decides to read them from the fairy tales section of the Sesame Street newspaper. As the fun-filled tales come to life, Big Bird and Snuffy drift off to dreamland. Your little ones will love to cuddle up too with these charming versions of Rapunzel, Humpty Dumpty, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, and many more favorites. There are only 2 songs consisting of At Your Library and Imagine That, hence why Ernie as a knight riding a horse was portrayed on the back. So that's it for the My Sesame Street Home video DVDs. Moving on to Sesame songs, starting with Dance Along. No free CD sampler from Kids' Favorite Songs 2 in this one. Dance Along, Sing Yourself Silly, and We All Sing Together are my favorites from Sesame songs, but I have no intention of getting Sing Yourself Silly Sony Wonder DVD because of the error main menu with the musical celebration cast. This was originally released on VHS in 1990 and on DVD in 2003. Everyone's invited to the Sesame Street Dance Along. Join Big Bird, Gina, Mike, and the kids as they show us a new way to walk with the Oinker sisters. Learn the Transylvanian national dance when the Count teaches the Batty Bat. Watch Bert demonstrate his favorite dance, Doing the Pigeon. Flap your wings to the bird called Boogie with Hoots the Owl and Big Bird. And do your own thing with the Any Way You Feel dance. All in all, there are 9 terrific dances that are sure to make everyone want to dance along. And those 9 songs consist of A New Way to Walk, A Very Simple Dance, The Batty Bat, Stop Dancing, The Bird Called Boogie, ABC Disco, Doing the Pigeon, Any Way You Feel Dance, and Birdland Jump. Next on deck, Sing, Hoot, and Howl. Originally released on VHS in 1991, released on DVD in 2004. Come hear the call of the wild as Big Bird leads a musical menagerie in some of the funniest and silliest songs ever. You'll want to sing, hoot, and howl with all these 12 terrific tunes by animals, for animals, and about animals. There's Ernie's Immortal Insects in Your Neighborhood, The Timeless Cluck Around the Clock, and many, many more. The beastly beat goes on and on with this kooky collection of hits. And those 12 songs consisted of Old MacDonald Had a Farm, Cowdog Song, Ba Ba Bumba, Starfish, Insects in Your Neighborhood, I'm an Aardvark, Pig's Love Song, Proud to be a Cow, We Are All Earthlings, Kids, Egg or Chicken, and Cluck Around the Clock. The final Sesame Songs DVD on deck is We All Sing Together, originally released on VHS in 1993, released on DVD in 2003, 20 years later. What a coincidence. Everyone's favorite anchor monster, Harry, hosts the Monster Report, a song-filled investigative news show which asks kids who are they and what do they look like. Ace reporters Elmo, the Count, and Telly find that kids come in lots of shapes, colors, and sizes. The catchy 1000 Faces and I Want to Be Me will have kids singing and clapping along as they discover that no matter how different they seem on the outside, they're all just kids. The songs consisted of Skin, Fixin' My Hair, 1000 Faces, I Wanna Be Me, Dancing Shoes, Mom and Me, Different Yet the Same, No Matter What, and we all sing with the same voice. Excuse me. Moving on, a very unusual time to be releasing Sesame Street videos, we have Put Down the Ducky, originally released on VHS in 1994, released on DVD by Sony Wonder in 2003. Note that the back covers of Hoots the Owl is very similar to Dance Along's back cover. The stars come out on Sesame Street in this fun-filled video featuring some of the show's most memorable moments. Phil Donahue offers a shocking expose about life on the street. Surprise celebrity guests stop by as people in your neighborhood. Newsman Robert McNeil investigates Cookiegate, and when Ernie wants to play the blues, an all-star cast including Madeline Kahn, Paul Simon, Danny DeVito, Wynton Marsalis, Jeremy Irons, and many more have a few words of musical advice. Put down the ducky. Join in the rousing sing-along and all the hilarious fun in this star-studded celebration. The songs consisted of Sesame Street theme, People in Your Neighborhood, Put Down the Ducky, Oh How I Miss My Ex, Sing Your Synonyms, Jellyman Kelly, and Italian Street Song. Guess which DVD is next at Squidward in the Closet 9210. Your favorite Sesame Street video, Cookie Monster's Best Bites, originally released on VHS in 1995, released on DVD in 2004. Now, this is one of my least favorite Sesame Street videos, but I'm keeping this in honor of Squidward in the Closet 9210, whom I've been long YouTube friends with since 2020. Welcome to a song-filled, smile-making, simply scrumptious video starring everyone's favorite Sesame Street connoisseur de crumbs, Cookie Monster. This new program features Cookie Monster's very best bites plus plenty of new production bits. It's a wacky and wonderful tribute to a monster, the cookies he loves, and the little lessons he learns with every bite he takes. Screen star Annette Bening drops by to help Cookie Monster sort out the difference between a cookie here and there, and that's just the beginning of the rib-tickling treats awaiting Cookie Monster fans, young and old, in this tuneful, tasty cookie crunching delight. The songs consist of C is for Cookie, C drives me crazy, If Moo was Cookie, What is Friend, They Can't Take That Away From Me, and Goodbye Little Cookie. Yeah, one of my least favorite videos ever because Cookie Monster's the star and he scared the crap out of me when I was a baby. Funny enough, talking about the song What is Friend, we have Learning to Share, the first of the 3 Kids Guide to Life videos, originally released on VHS in 1996, released on DVD in 2003. Like most kids, Elmo sometimes has trouble taking turns and sharing his toys, even with his best friend Zoe. With a little help from Sesame Street favorites Big Bird, Cookie Monster, and Oscar, and special guest Katie Couric, Elmo discovers that sharing with friends makes playtime twice as much fun. Filled with songs and silliness, Learning to Share is a very special introduction to the Sesame Street Kids Guide to Life, a new home video series that helps make growing up a lot more fun. Plus, Katie Couric gives parents some helpful tips for guiding kids through learning how to share. And the songs are out of order. The correct order for the songs is This Is My Train, What Is Friend, Two Heads Are Better Than One, Sharing, Share, and Cooperation Song. This was a thing for the 1996 video releases. Got the songs all out of order. What the heck? Next up is my second favorite 1996 video, Imagine That, released on DVD in 2004. The green disc probably must have matched Zoe's hat on the cover. And this is the first and probably the only DVD I have with Telly on the back cover. Your favorite Sesame Street friends show kids how to have fantastic adventures at home. All it takes is a little imagination. The recycling bin is full of great new toys waiting to be made. A box of old clothes inspires a delightful dress-up party. And rain or shine, you can always sing and dance the blues away. A world of fun and make-believe right in your very own home? Imagine that. Once again, the songs are out of order, but I'll correct you on this. The right order of the songs is We Hate the Rain, Imagine That, Box City Recycling Wrap, Let's Get Dressed Up, Dancing Shoes, Happy Happiness, and Rainy Day Wishes. On to my main favorite 1996 video, and favorite video without my favorite character, Telly, Elmo Size, released on DVD in 2002. In case y'all haven't heard, Cyndi Lauper is retiring. So, go on her farewell tour as soon as you possibly can. Come along to Elmo's Exercise Camp, a fun-filled place where kids and Sesame Street Muppets bend, stretch, and hop their way to feeling good. There's plenty of fun, including a workout in a chair. Even host Monty becomes a big fan of exercising once he realizes how great it feels to be fit and strong and what fun it can be getting there. So will you. The correct order of these songs are Elmo Size, Workout in a Chair, Elbows and Knees, Coming Round the Bend, Do the Benny Hop, Jump, and Twister Sisters. Strays with His Back did not have the Sesame Street Games logo with Elmo, Big Bird, and Cookie Monster, unlike the original 1996 VHS release. Next up, we have my favorite Kids Guide to Life video and favorite 1997 video, Telling the Truth, released on DVD in 2003. It was upside down. And there's the free CD sampler from Dreamy Time Songs. The picture of Elmo, the big bad wolf, and the sheep is mirrored. Sometimes, even when you mean to tell the truth, a little lie can slip out and become a big problem. That's what Telly learns when he tries to impress his friends by telling him that his uncle, special guest Dennis Quaid, is a ringmaster at the circus. Will his friends be mad when they learn the truth? How will Telly make things right? Find out in this series designed to help parents and kids smooth the sometimes bumpy road to growing up. Look for a special message from Dennis Quaid to parents at the end of this program. There are only 3 songs consisting of Believe You Me, I Want to Take It Back, and The Truth. Next up is my second favorite video from 1997, Get Up and Dance. I know what you guys are thinking. This case is supposed to be the 2009 Genius Entertainment reprint. Well, it may seem like that on the outside, especially with the disc, but on the inside, it accidentally retained the Sony Wonder opening and closing and menu walkthrough. So I'm passing it off as a Sony Wonder DVD, and I'm still on the hunt for a proper DVD reprint of Get Up and Dance, but it's probably not possible that I'm going to get it right now. But anyway, when it's your teddy bear's birthday, you want to celebrate in style. That's why Big Bird is throwing a dance party for Radar. Everyone's getting into the act, and they're doing all their favorite dances: the airplane, the dog, the jelly, the grouch, and lots more. So put on your dancing shoes and get ready to party Sesame Street style. The songs consist of a very simple dance: I'm a little airplane, Birdland jump, do the dog, do the jelly, cat had a birthday, doing the grouch, and a new way to walk. This is an error DVD. Hope I find the proper reprint of Get Up and Dance. Next up, we have Sing Yourself Sillier at the Movies, one of only 2 videos in which Oscar has a major role. This was originally released on VHS in 1997, released on DVD in 2005. Yeah, if I can't have Elmo and Grouchland sing and play, I might as well have Sing Yourself Sillier at the Movies as long as I'm living under my parents' house. It's really a shame that Oscar didn't get a lot of major roles in this, but this is one of the only exceptions. What a shame Oscar didn't get too many major roles in videos. It's time for a special edition of Sneak Peek Previews. Host Telly and Oscar are reviewing the silliest movies you've ever seen, featuring the silliest songs you've ever heard. Will these daffy ditties rate a wow or a phooey? Telly and Oscar just can't agree, but one thing's for sure: with songs this silly, you'll have no choice but to sing yourself sillier. This is the sequel to Sing Yourself Silly, hence the title. The songs consist of 8 Balls of Fur, Hey Diddle Diddle, Watermelons and Cheese, Mr. Between, The Room is Full of Chickens, Second Alphabeto, Silly Sounding Word Song, and Oh Look What Our Baby Can Do. And Zach Harrison, I think you're going to like how this is probably the only video that mentions Dave Goelz on the credits of the back cover. I know how much you like Dave Goelz characters, so this is probably the only one that ever mentions Dave Goelz. Next up, may not be that time of year yet, but we have Elmo Says Boo. Originally released on VHS in 1997, reprinted in 1998, the year I was born, and released on DVD in 2002. Squidward in the Closet 9210, talking about the years we were born respectively. Oh look, Telly's on the back of this one. I like that. Look who's come to visit the Count's spooky castle. It's Elmo. Is he scared? Only for a second, because soon he's having a howling good time as his Sesame Street friends stir up some spirited fun. Get ready for non-stop jokes, songs, and spooky surprises with Telly, Baby Bear, Bert, and Ernie. Elmo Says Boo is sure to make you shriek with laughter. There are only 5 songs in this video, consisting of Bones Inside of You, Transylvania 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, We Are All Monsters, Frazzle, and the Batty Bat. We got my first 1998 video released on DVD and the final Kid's Guide to Life video, Big Bird Gets Lost, which is your favorite from Kid's Guide to Life, Squidward in the Closet 9210. There's the disc itself. Here's the sampler from Sing Along Travel Songs. Released on DVD in 2003, much like Learning to Share and Telling the Truth. When Big Bird and Maria go to the ABCD Mart to buy some skates for Snuffy's birthday, Big Bird forgets all about sticking together and takes off after a runaway skate. Now that he's lost, will he remember what to do and where to go for help? Will Maria find him in time for Snuffy's party? Big Bird Gets Lost has great new music, including a sing-along song that helps kids learn their phone numbers. Look for a special message from Frances McDormand appearance at the end. Sesame Street's Kids Got a Lot is a series designed to help smooth the sometimes bumpy road of growing up. Much like Telling the Truth, there's only 3 songs in this video consisting of That's My Number, Sticking Together, and Maria. This is actually 30 minutes, even though the VHS says it's 40 minutes. I made a short regarding that. Next up, we got my second favorite 1998 video, Fiesta. And this was released the same day as Big Bird Gets Lost, only its DVD release was in 2004. Its DVD menu walkthrough has been lost media for a long time, so you're welcome. I'm like a DVD menu walkthrough hero. Or should I say, gracias. Y soy un héroe. Are you ready to party? Sesame Street is having a fiesta complete with floats, costumes, and Elmo's favorite new dance, the Congo Wiggle. And to make the day extra special, all the songs are in English and Spanish. Before you can say uno, dos, tres, you'll be singing, dancing, and joining the fun with Maria, Gabby, Rosita, and their Sesame Street friends. Include special performances by Linda Ronstadt and Celia Cruz. The songs consist of Numero Comparsa, Amigo, Fiesta, El Baile del Pingüino, Conga Counting Song, It Sure Is Hot, South American Way, and La Chiriada. Next up, we have The Great Numbers Game, released on DVD in 2001, still in the 1998 zone. And this is rounding out the 1998 videos. 1 to 20 is your aim if you want to play this game. With the push of the start button, Elmo, Telly, and Gabby find themselves inside the Great Numbers Game. Each number they find leads them to one of Sesame Street's classic counting cartoons. Who will be the winner? Everyone wins when they play the Great Numbers Game. Features the best of Sesame Street's classic cartoon segments. Songs include Country 2, Alligator King number 7, King of 8, 9 Chickens, Pinball Number Count, Lucky 13, Mother Brown's Farm, 16 Blues, 18, and many others. Mother Brown's Farm, in case you guys don't remember, revolves around the number 15. 15 is my favorite number because it's the most common of all double-digit odd numbers between 11 and 19. That's why 15 is my favorite number. So I'm lucky they made a song about number 15 for that video. One of only 2 1999 videos I have on DVD. We have my second favorite 1999 video, Let's Eat Funny Food Songs, released on DVD in 2004. It was supposed to have Mr. Johnson on the spine, but this DVD instead has Grover and an apple, a pineapple, and a cheese on the spine. Total goof. Grover the waiter has a new job. He's working at Planet Storybook, where he hobnobs with Little Miss Muffet, Prince Charming, and Cinderella. But when his favorite customer comes in, Grover becomes a monster with a mission to introduce this picky eater to all the fabulous foods he could be enjoying. From breakfast, the most important meal of the day, right through a big tasty lunch, Grover serves up a feast that's healthy, delicious, and full of hilarious surprises. The songs consist of Most Important Meal of the Day, Cereal Girl, Blueberry Mouth, Pasta, Telly's Lunch, Healthy Food, and You Don't Have to Be a Grizzly Bear to Eat Some Honey. John Cox, Master Cartoonist, I know this is probably your least favorite Sesame Street video, but ordinarily I'm neutral to Let's Eat Funny Food Songs, but it's my second favorite 1999 video after Kids Favorite Songs 1, which brings us to Kids Favorite Songs 1 next. I plan on uploading its DVD menu walkthrough tomorrow, so be on the lookout. This was released on DVD in 2001. The year Kids Favorite Songs 2 was released on both VHS and DVD. What a coincidence. And I like how Telly and the Count are on the back cover of this. Elmo's getting ready for his top 10 countdown on the radio, and everyone on Sesame Street wants him to play their favorite songs. But with so many great songs to choose from, how will Elmo pick which ones to play? Maybe you can help him decide. Which of these favorites is your favorite song? The songs consist of I've Been Working on the Railroad, This Old Bat, parody of This Old Man, the alphabet song, Row, Row, Row Your Boat, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, Ba Ba Black Sheep, She'll Be Coming Round the Mountain, and This Little Pig Went to Market. Yeah, I like how Telly and the Count are on the back because they're both purple. And I'm a Telly and Count fan. But they didn't have too many interactions beyond season 30, and not counting Count Tribute from season 44. Moving on to the Elmo's World video, starting with Singing, Drawing, and More, released on DVD in 2002. The first Elmo's World videos that were ever released on VHS were released on DVD in 2002. Interesting year. With the exception of Dancing, Music, and Books, released on DVD in 2001, but we'll get to that eventually. Join Sesame Street's curious red monster as he explores singing, drawing, and telephones. Elmo's World offers kids and adults a fresh and lighthearted take on the world around them. Each episode comes to life in Elmo's bright, exciting, and very original room. The drawer, doors, shade, and TV all join in the fun. And he's even visited by a Muppet opera diva and a talking Muppet phone, also featuring Elmo's pet goldfish Dorothy, the zany Mr. Noodle, and classic songs that will delight viewers of all ages. Next up, we have Flowers, Bananas, and More, which interestingly came in a red case. Join Sesame Street's curious red monster as he explores flowers, bananas, and hair. Elmo's World offers kids and adults a fresh and lighthearted take on the world around them. Each episode comes to life in Elmo's bright, exciting, and very original room. The drawer, door, shade, and TV all join in the fun, and he's even visited by a Muppet banana and a talking cactus. Also featuring Elmo's pet goldfish Dorothy, the zany Mr. Noodle, and classic songs that will delight viewers of all ages. Forgot to show you guys the disc. Next up is Birthdays, Games, and More, which got released on DVD a year after its VHS release, 2002. 2001 was its VHS release, prior to Season 32's rerunning. Join Sesame Street's curious red monster as he explores birthdays, games, and pets. Elmo's World offers kids and adults a fresh and lighthearted take on the world around them. Each episode comes to life in Elmo's bright, exciting, and very original room. The drawer, door, shade, and TV all join in the fun, and he's even visited by a singing birthday cake, also featuring Elmo's pet goldfish Dorothy, the zany Mr. Noodle, and classic songs that will delight viewers of all ages. Oh, by the way, we were in 2001 briefly. Now let's head into 2002 with Elmo's World Springtime Fun. Released on both VHS and DVD the exact date in 2002. What a coincidence. Spring is here and Elmo is celebrating it with 3 Bs, birds, bugs, and bicycles. With a dancing shade, a mischievous drawer, a frisky television, and a playful computer, Elmo's World is the perfect place for preschoolers to learn all about the world around them. And Elmo has lots of friends, both new and old, to answer questions like where do birds live, how do bugs get from place to place, and how many wheels does a tricycle have. In Elmo's World, birds, bugs, and bicycles talk, and learning is always fun. They got the order of this wrong. It's supposed to be bugs second and bikes third. Bicycles third, yeah. Squidward in the Closet 9210, your favorite Elmo's World video, Wake Up with Elmo. And you're welcome when I uploaded this on your birthday this year. Waking up is easier when your friend Elmo is there to help you greet the day. Join him as he learns all about sleep, getting dressed, and teeth. With a dancing shade, a mischievous drawer, a frisky television, and a playful computer, Elmo's World is the perfect place for preschoolers to learn all about the world around them. And Elmo has some help from his friends, Bert and Ernie, Mr. Noodle, and the Count, to answer questions like how do you go to sleep, how do you button a shirt, and how do you take care of your teeth. In Elmo's World, learning is always fun. Another one of my least favorite Sesame Street videos, Bert and Ernie's wordplay. Bert and Ernie's wordplay, Cookie Monster's Best Bites, Rock and Roll, and Count It Higher are my least favorite Sesame Street videos ever. But I'm keeping Bert and Ernie's wordplay and Cookie Monster's Best Bites because Bert and Ernie and Cookie Monster are very popular, and I may make friends with or even date someone who likes them as their favorite characters. So I feel like I have to store them if I meet someone, whether befriending them or dating them, in case they would like to watch it. So I'm being considerate, thinking of other people, not just myself. I hate Bert and Ernie's wordplay because of the song Fat Cat Sad Hat from Getting Ready to Read, which scared me when I was a baby. But Getting Ready to Read never got released on DVD. Lucky for me, but Bert and Ernie's wordplay did. The black case just cracked when I opened it. It's time to learn to read, Sesame Street style. Bert, Ernie, and friends are putting on a new play, and some of your favorite words are the stars. But when their world-famous closing act cancels at the last minute, everyone joins the mad scramble to find a new grand finale. What starts as a tribute to the power of words ends with a whirlwind of tap-dancing penguins, belly-dancing chickens, flying banana peels, and pies in the face. It could only happen on Sesame Street. Still in 2002, next up is Elmo Visits the Firehouse, which was the season 33 premiere, and at Squidward in the Closet 9210, Elmo Visits the Firehouse. The episode is my favorite of your top 7 Sesame Street episodes overall. After a fire on Sesame Street gives Elmo a scare, he and Maria visit a real New York City firehouse, finding out about all the protective clothes firefighters wear, and practicing how to get low and go helps Elmo feel safe again. And he even gets to slide down a real fire pole. Then a special Elmo's World all about firefighters helps kids understand much more about what to do if there's a fire. Includes a bonus Hero Guy segment. Which Hero Guy segment? The one with the kitten up in the tree, because it's firefighter related. How ironic that this video had Hero Guy rather than Monster Clubhouse as opposed to the episode itself. Finishing off 2002, we have Elmo's World Happy Holidays, featuring Kelly Ripa as mail carrier Kelly. You know, from Live with Regis and Kelly, Live with Kelly and Ryan, Live with Kelly and Mark, blah, blah. May not be that time of year, but I'll get into it anyway. In the first ever Elmo's World Holiday Special, Elmo is gearing up to celebrate Christmas, but what present will he give Dorothy, his beloved goldfish? As he searches for an answer, Elmo learns about holidays around the world and discovers the many things that Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa have in common. Finally, Elmo goes to the North Pole, where Santa has some expert advice about the true spirit of Christmas and the perfect gift for Dorothy. Yeah, North Pole, yeah. Don't forget, Kelly Ripa was also in the season 38 episode, Baby Bear Becomes Triangle Lover of the Day. 5 years after Elmo's World Happy Holidays aired and was released on video. We have only one 2003 video because I don't like most videos post 2002, with Zoe's dance moves being one of the exceptions. The other being Three Bears and a New Baby, whose copies I can't accept at the moment. A CD sampler from Hot 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 Dance Songs, Squidward in the Closet 9210. You would be jealous of me right now. Get Ready to Dance. It's a toe-tapping, finger-snapping good time when Paula Abdul gives Zoe her very first dance lesson. Soon, Sesame Street's favorite ballerina is learning how to step with pep in a ballet warm-up, get the beat in her feet from an African drum, be grand with her bands in an Asian dance, and just have fun with Zoe's own silly willy-nilly dance. And that's not all. When Zoe's best friend Elmo joins in, everyone moves and grooves to a hip-hop feel-good finale that will get you up and dancing along. This is the only 2005 video on deck, because remember, I don't accept past 2003, with Friends to the Rescue being an exception because Big Bird didn't deserve to be temporarily homeless. But this should have been released on VHS and DVD in 2001 when the episode aired. People just don't think straight. There's a hurricane headed towards Sesame Street. When weatherman Al Roker issues a weather warning for Sesame Street, the neighborhood prepares for the big storm by collecting supplies, taping windows, and gathering together to stay safe and dry. But after the storm passes, Big Bird is heartbroken to discover that his nest had been destroyed. All of Sesame Street joins together to rebuild Big Bird's nest twig by twig and raise his spirits hug by hug. This video special is a powerful tool to encourage children to help each other when facing real challenges. Officially rounding out the Elmo's World videos is my second favorite Elmo's World video, Babies, Dogs, and More, released on VHS in 2000 and on DVD in 2002. For those who are new to this channel, Babies, Dogs, and More is my second favorite Elmo's World video because it had both Martin P. Robinson characters, Telly and Snuffy. Snuffy in Babies, Telly in Dogs and Farms. And because it was the first video with Michael Jeter as Mr. Noodle's brother, Mr. Noodle. And because I'm a dog lover, a pig lover, a horse lover, a duck lover, and a cow lover. Basically, all like any farm animals except sheep and goats and llamas. Anything but those. Everyone's favorite 3-year-old is back in his special world. With his pet goldfish Dorothy and friend Mr. Noodle, join Elmo as he explores the world of babies, dogs, and life on the farm. Each self-contained segment gives children a chance to experience their world on the TV screen and offers adults the opportunity to experience everyday things through a 3-year-old's eyes. Featuring original and classic songs, each segment educates and delights viewers young and old. Save the best for last for the Elmo's World videos. My favorite Elmo's World video, Dancing, Music, and Books. I like it because Books is my favorite Elmo's World episode because of the Dragons and Monsters book during Tickle Me Land. Music is my second favorite Elmo's World episode because it had both Carol Spinney characters, Big Bird and Oscar. Well, Big Bird I like, but Oscar I'm neutral to. Anyway, this was originally released on VHS on February 1st, 2000, the same day Zoology book came out. Zoology book is my favorite season 31 episode, which had the episode books. Despite being called Dancing, Music, and Books, the correct order is Dancing first, Books second, and Music third. So yeah, this was released on DVD in 2001. Come look at the world through the eyes of everyone's favorite 3-year-old. Join Elmo in 3 self-contained segments as he explores his special world through dancing, music, and books. Each segment gives children a chance to experience their world on the TV screen and offers adults the opportunity to experience everyday things through a 3-year-old's eyes. Meet Dorothy, Elmo's pet goldfish, and Mr. Noodle, his new friend. And it came in a red case, so dancing, music, and books, babies, dogs, and more, and flowers, bananas, and more are the only Elmo's World DVDs I have in red cases. Finishing off, my second favorite Sesame Street video, Elmo's Magic Cookbook, originally released on VHS in 2001, oddly released on DVD in 2004, 3 years apart. Why couldn't it have been released on both VHS and DVD the same year? What the heck? Join Elmo and his Sesame Street pals on their most magical adventure ever. The action begins when they encounter the wish-granting genie of the Magic Cookbook, who takes them on a guided tour of an enchanted kitchen. Also along for the mouth-watering trip, Super Chef Emerald and Broadway's Heather Headley. It's a simply scrumptious Sesame Street story of savory surprises guaranteed to get kids cooking. Emerald Lagasse was not pictured on the front cover of the VHS release. Opposites attract. Save the best for last. My favorite Sesame Street video, The Alphabet Jungle Game, released on VHS in 1998, released on DVD in 2001. I like Elmo's Magic Cookbook as my second favorite video because it's how I knew Emerald Lagasse and Heather Headley, and because of Telly and my favorite human, Alan. Alphabet Jungle Game because, just like Zoe, Z is one of my favorite letters, and because it was released the year I was born, and because of Telly. Elmo, Zoe, and Telly are exploring the alphabet jungle where letters grow on trees. Every letter from A to Y leads them on an animated alphabet adventure. But what about Z? What will happen if Zoe can't find her favorite letter? Come play the Alphabet Jungle Game and you'll find out. Features the best of Sesame Street's classic cartoon segments. Songs include Alphabet Jungle, Soul A, Diner Letter P, African Animal Alphabet, and many others. And it's got Telly on the back cover holding a cat shaped like the letter C. So, Alphabet Jungle Game, imagine that. Elmo says boo. Yeah, Alphabet Jungle Game, imagine that. And Elmo Says Boo and Kids' Favorite Songs 1 had Telly on their back covers. And that wraps up my 2024 edition of my Sesame Street Sony Wonder DVD collection.